Yo, and hello everybody, Mike here, baseball collector. Welcome to another tabletop showcase. And today we're doing 1981 tops. So this will be all the Hall of Famers in the 81 tops. I'm gonna do it first where I show you the base cards, and I'm gonna show you all the other stuff that's in the set that contains Hall of Famers. So we're gonna hop right into this. 1981, first year I ever started collecting. So these cards this year, both the tops, the Fleer, and the Donruss all have significant meaning to me. So I just love these. I mean, the design, everything about it. So let's get going. First two, we're gonna look at Rod Carew and Carl Yastrzemski. I love the All-Star banners. You're gonna notice those throughout. You're gonna have red All-Star banner for the AL and green for the NL. So just, again, I love the cap. I love the colors. This just works for me. It so reminds me of my childhood. You're gonna see a range of grades, 7-ish through 9 is kind of what I have. Lots of 8s, lots of 7s. Andre Dawson on the old Expos. Fergie Jenkins on the Rangers. Like I said in the last one, if I have the Pete Rose card, I'm gonna include it just because I'm gonna start including him with Hall of Famers. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but I'm just gonna do that. So there you got the Rose, Jim Palmer. Two great pitchers of the era, Tom Seaver, Raleigh Fingers. Another great pitcher, Nolan Ryan, of course. Ozzie Smith, third year card. We'll finish off this row with Ricky Henderson, second year, and Paul Molitor. There's only 2 Hall of Fame rookies in this set. There's one of them, Harold Baines, the GOAT. And then Dave Winfield on the Padres. That's one of my favorite Willie Stargell cards. I just love the Pirates cap on there. And then you got Phil Niekro. 2 great Yankee All-Stars right next to each other. Reggie Jackson, Rich Gossage. If you're wondering what order I put these in, it's by card number. So that's how I put them in the beast. So here's the other Hall of Fame rookie in the set, Tim Raines. He's on the 3-in-1 card there for the Expos. You've got Pudge Fisk, Eddie Murray, and then Jim Rice and Robin Yount. Love this Schmidt card. Burt Blyleven. Jim Cott was the last card I needed for this set. It took me forever to find that card, or not to find it, but find it at a reasonable price. And finally picked that up, but you got Joe Morgan also. Jack Morris and Tony Perez. Gaylord Perry and Bruce Sutter. Johnny Bench and Don Sutton. Eckersley and Carlton. In the last row of the base Hall of Famers, you've got Gary Carter there and George Brett. Ted Simmons, Alan Trammell. And then I put this in there just to talk about it. The tops traded Tim Raines. In 82, they did Cal Ripken similarly, where he had this rookie, 3-in-1, and then a solo card in the traded. Fernando Valenzuela has the same thing in 81. 81 was the first year of traded sets. So in terms of it being a standalone set. 76 had traded cards. Thinking what what else, 74, but 81 was the first standalone set, and Tim Raines was in that. So there's all the base Hall of Famers all laid out on the table. Love the way it looks. Let's get to the other stuff. All right, here we go with the extras. Let's start off with the league leaders. You've got 8 league leaders cards in 81 tops. All of them feature at least one Hall of Famer. So card number 1 in the set, the batting leader is George Brett, Hall of Famer there, along with Bill Buckner. You've got home run leaders, Reggie Jackson, Michael Jack Schmidt. RBI leaders, Cecil Cooper and Mike Schmidt. Ricky Henderson, Ron LaFleur on stolen bases. Victory leaders, Steve Stone and Steve Carlton. You got Carlton again with Lynn Barker on strikeouts. You got Don Sutton on ERA leaders. And the fireman, leading fireman. I love that that's what that was called. Dan Quisenberry was great. And then Raleigh Fingers tied with Tom Hume for saves in the NL. And then 81 has a ton of Hall of Fame managers pictured. And so to me, this counts because up at the top right there in the corner, you've got this little inset picture of a Hall of Famer, and it puts the manager's name on the card. So you've got the Orioles with Earl Weaver, the White Sox with Tony La Russa, the Tigers with Sparky Anderson. These were hard to come by. These were hard to find slabbed up, truthfully. Bobby Cox with the Braves. Tommy Lasorda with the Dodgers. The Expos had Hall of Fame manager Dick Williams. The Mets had Joe Torre. And the Cardinals had Whitey Herzog. So lots of great managers pictured in the 81 set. And then you had some record breakers. You had most home runs by a catcher in a lifetime for Johnny Bench. Most strikeouts for a lefty lifetime by Steve Carlton, wearing the old batter's helmet with the fro hanging out. That's awesome. You got Mike Schmidt, most home runs by a third baseman ever in a season. And Ozzie Smith breaking the record for most assists by a shortstop in a season. And then final card of the 81 top set that features a Hall of Famer is this AL Championship card with George Brett featured, where the Royals swept the Yankees. So yeah, tons of great stuff, tons of great memories from these 81 Topps cards. Hope you enjoyed checking them all out. Let me know what you think down below. Talk to you soon. Keep collecting.